strike whatever plans you had, tune up the band, and get ready to fall out of your chair laughing at overdressed gymnasts, 8 balls in corner pockets, and super sidelines smackdowns on life's funniest moments. So watch your step, 'cause this is how we roll. Hop on the A train, and don't forget to stop to enjoy a show that won't go over your head and is subtler than a smack in the face. Of course, we're talking about life's funniest moments. Talent is subjective. Those that think they've got it often subject the rest of us to it. Some dancers begin performing to impress the ladies, like Rupert here, second row, middle right. He's figured dancing gave him an excuse to hug his dancing partner all he wanted. Well, Rupert is misguided and persistent. Rupert just wants acceptance. His partner just wants to be left alone. Hi, Blair.
Brother Brett.
Hi, Brett.
Pull cereal out of my chest.
Okay. Folks, I don't care what kind of cereal you use for this trick. The bottom line is, these guys are a couple of flakes. At least cleanup is a snap. Just toss Blair in the dishwasher and you're good to go. This talented doggy is what's known as a triple threat. He sings, he plays keyboard, and he dances. You know, when he's not singing and playing keyboard. Velma has suffered from terrible allergies for years, but she's finally found a solution. She's trained her talented dog, Rex, to fetch her tissues. When do you think it'll dawn on Velma that she may be allergic to Rex? The owner calls this talent dog catches frisbees. We're more inclined to call it dog cleans yard. The shortest distance between 2 points may very well be a straight line, but it takes talent to do this. Everyone say it with me. She meant to do that. True ventriloquists call their partner a figure and not a dummy. Kinda hard to tell who the figure is here, though. Let's see, a flimsy chair on a flimsy stage. Doesn't give you much hope for the act now, does it? This whole thing is starting to feel a little flimsy. No matter how talented your horse may be, it's possible to enter him in too many events, especially when the owner entered him in the hurdles and the horse thinks he's in the rider toss. Alexander comes around the side. He has only one man to beat, and he beats him. Beats him senseless, if the truth be told. Calling someone a bird brain isn't as insulting as you'd think. Statistically, they do quite well on the SAT. Martha and Polly loved to play peekaboo for two reasons. One, it brought them closer together, and two, they were more evenly matched than when they played word games. But a second bird is about to introduce them to a new game. The game of love. All aboard. Next stop, the cage. All passengers headed for the cage, have your tickets ready. An attendant will be there to assist you. If you're not headed for the cage, please note the next stop is the nest. Prepare for deboarding. And now for his first trick, the great Birdini will escape from his cage. And now for his first trick, the very good Birdini will escape from his cage. And now for his final trick, Birdini will stay put. This bird had it all planned. He got up at 6 a.m. Today was the day he was finally going to do it. Then, the unthinkable. He realized he had lost his car keys. Too bad for you, early bird. Today, someone else will get the worm. Unbelievable, uncommon, and unplugged. A little girl and a bowling ball. What's going to happen here? A, she's going to drop the ball on his toe. B, she's going to slip and fall on her bottom. C, she's going to bowl a strike. The answer? Well, this was a trick question. I guarantee you'd never thought this would happen. Oh, wow, looks like a 7-10 split. Everyone likes parties, but for Sparky, the fun doesn't start until everyone goes home. If you think he's good at cleaning up balloons, you should see him put away the cake. You don't have to memorize your vows, but you'd hope the guy reading them to you would get them right.
I, Michael, take you, Michelle,
I, Michael, take you, Michelle,
to be my wedded husband. To be my wedded... Oh, sorry. You don't say that. Okay. To be my wedded wife.
to be my
Wedded wife.
be my wedded wife,
To have and to hold
having to hold
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
He was born mild-mannered Peter Barker, but after being bitten by a radioactive spider, he's known now as the Amazing Spider Dog. All the laziness of a dog with all of the strength and agility of a spider. Cats be warned, this is one dog you can't avoid by climbing a tree. Ah, friendship. There's nothing quite like the bond shared by young men growing up. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Let's see it again in slow motion. These guys are so close, they'll even drive each other to the emergency room. For a lot of people, lunch is a break from work. Harold, however, works harder during lunch than he does the rest of the day. Good thing he's having carrots. This wouldn't work so well with yogurt. Simon has a lot of stress in his life. That's why tetherball is the perfect sport for him. The ball is the exact same size and shape as the mailman's head. Mikey is a new rare breed. He's half border collie, half kangaroo. She's preparing his favorite meal, kibble and Vegemite. Coming up, a souvenir for a lucky fan. And good thing that pillow was there. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. If you could somehow turn the world inside out, then we would all crave to get out to the great indoors. Aw, how cute! They trained this little guy to go down the slide. Aw, and look, the dog's doing it too. Adorable. Red Rover, let Boo-Boo come over. Red Rover, let Baloo come on over. Red Rover, let Yogi come over. When Steven took the plane and stayed out all night, he knew there would be consequences. Dad hated it when he was irresponsible and was one of those dads that liked to teach lessons. So not only did he take away Steven's airplane, but he landed it on a treetop so that he wouldn't be tempted to sneak out after his parents fell asleep. I'll bet next time Steven will get back by curfew. The sisters have been at each other all day, so Mom decided to let them settle their squabbles lake style with a good old-fashioned tube-off. Rules are simple. There are no rules. Looks like we have a winner, or maybe a tie. This horse has been indoors all day at the horse show, prancing for judges and high-stepping around the corral. But when he gets home, he shakes off those blue ribbons and just cuts loose in the mud.
Oh, well, after Mommy got you all nice and clean.
You go, horsey. You earned it. This moose wants to take a nap in the great outdoors. Just lie in the hammock and let his cares melt away. His biggest care of the day? Not knowing how to get in the hammock.
His Jeep's in there. We got it on film. Keep filming, Eric.
Ah, yes. Nessie was nothing if not the prankster. Yes, the Loch Ness Monster loved doorbell ditch and crank calling people. But mostly she loved poking holes in boats and pulling Jeeps into the lock.
It's coming.
Well, look at the bright side. You don't have to get it washed now.
Oh, this will be good here. We're losing everything underwater today.
Shannon's boat, my boat, Josh's Jeep. What a trip.
Ah, yes. Nessie has been very, very busy.
I think we should all just go home before we all die or something.
Go home.
You could say the ice cream man has the coolest ride in town. There's nothing more thrilling than catching a home run ball in the stands of a professional baseball game. It makes you feel special. Afterwards, you can even get the player to sign it for you. Catching a dirt bike isn't quite the same. Hey, you want me to sign that for you, kid? No wonder those tickets are so easy to get. These firemen answered a call to rescue a cat in a tree. Guess which one of the firemen vetoed it? Why pull two dogs in an inner tube? Because they couldn't find a place to rent 8 tiny skis. You'd think it would come naturally, but Max still needed help learning the doggy paddle. Buddy has a plan. Start with a tricycle, move up to a bicycle, then a unicycle by the end of summer. Dare to dream, buddy. You've heard of Easy Rider? Well, this is Cool Rider. heading out on his two-wheeled knife to cut a swath through this country from New York to LA. Cool Rider is on his way to your town. From a distance, the swing looks like a really cool ride. But up close? Oh, not so much. Kids, they're just like people, only smaller. Their parents begged Steve and Maria to get some friends their own age. I mean, sure, it's fun to hang out with children, but shouldn't they have their peers in their wedding? Wouldn't it look weird having a 6-year-old as your best man and a maid of honor? Wouldn't it be better to have friends from school or at least someone with a better attention span? But they wouldn't listen. They say kids make them feel young. Ever wonder why it's a ring pillow and not a ring anvil? That's why. This is a little performance from the passive-aggressive theater.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hey, he's just doing the movements as choreographed. You can't blame little Belinda Sue for fighting back. She could actually hit him a little harder if she wanted to, and then just pray for forgiveness. Well played, young lady, well played. And as for you, PJ, keep your hands to yourself. It is amazing that when we get older, we give up naps. There is nothing better than sacking out on the sofa. You don't even need to get all the way onto the sofa. Yeah, I've been that tired. But seriously, for a quality nap, you do need to be horizontal.
Spirit, this is not your bear.
This woman thinks she's hiding her teddy bear from her dog. But let me tell you something. When your dog is 6 feet long and weighs 140 pounds, that's not your teddy bear, that's his teddy bear. Heck, I'm not even sure it's still your house. Coming up, here's a girl who will bend over backwards for you. And a gymnast you can sing along with. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. If all the world's a stage, aren't street performers really stage performers with traffic? Frenchie was tired of being short, so he learned to dance on his hind legs. No more being called a 3-inch wonder. Now Frenchie is a 6-inch wonder. Have you ever wondered what's going on behind the scenes at the kennel after you drop your dogs off for the weekend? Well, now you know. There is no way this dog can jump over that guy. Oh. Well, there's no way he can jump over 2 guys. Oh. Come on, 3. 3's out there. Hey! Yeah, I told you. No way. He hit the last guy. Here's a performer who really knows how to, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Knock him, no, what is it? Oh yeah, now I know. Bowl him over. Nice. After Kevin from HR broke his ankle in the sack race last year, the boss started looking for a new event for the company picnic. Attention all employees, put down your potato salad. It's time for the musical rings competition. Sit, stay, roll over. Oh, come on, why bother with all those commands when you can teach your dog something really useful? If he could only teach this dog to play pool, this guy would never have to go out on a Friday night. Coming up, a traffic jam gets put on ice when we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. When traveling the icy highways and byways of this great land, you should always be prepared by making sure you have a windshield scraper, extra antifreeze, and snow chains. Or, at the very least, a nice pair of ice skates. Happy motoring!
Here he comes. Cold. What'd you see up there? Or back there? Anything happening?
People pulling off the road,
Did you find out why the traffic jam was up front there?
Didn't go that far.
Okay.
See you next time.